All right. I'm gonna try and give you an explanation, and I know it really doesn't matter what I say. Everyone has their opinion, and they're going to stick with it.
Oh no, you can absolutely change minds. You're a smart guy. We respect what you're saying.
Let me try. I was a math major at Harvard. Okay, so I'm going to drop some math on you. When you flip a coin, 50% is going to be heads or tails. When you flip it again, 50% is going to be heads or tails. That never changes. No matter how many times you flip that coin, you get tails 10 times in a row. That 11th flip, it's still 50-50. So what I'm trying to get at with in correlating this to Trey, he broke his ankle. Now that's an injury. That's a fluke injury. That's not something that comes from wear and tear. That doesn't come from, oh, man, I've ran the ball 5 times this game. My ankle's getting weak. It's going to snap on the 6th run. That's not how it works. Maybe I could understand an argument if, he separated his shoulder or he did something that was that had resulted from repetitive wear and tear from continually getting hit. But this wasn't that. This was a freak thing on his ankle. And so I think, he's asked to run, some run plays, but I think that was a strength of his, and it was a strength of our teams, and that really puts defenses in a bind. And yes, he may have been on that pace to be, more than all these guys in history, but I don't think that was going to continue. I think maybe, that eventually was going to set up a lot of things for our offense. So it's just like anything, when you're trying to set up play action, you're running the ball a lot downhill. I'm leading up on linebackers. We're not going to continue to do that forever. Eventually, we're going to build things off of that. And I think that's what we were doing with Trey. So I tried to put it out there. If you have any questions, I'll clarify. But let me know if that helps at all.
No, I do think you make outstanding points. And there is no level of wear and tear on an injury like this. I just thought that running your quarterback so it's a read option play, and it felt like normally on a read option, the option is the running back is going to be the guy who's going to run into the teeth of the defense, and the quarterback kind of keeps it and goes around the spot that the D end vacated. It felt like this was the reverse of that. Was that maybe a flaw in the play to begin with? Because it feels like running your highly valued, grooming him to be the present and the future quarterback into the teeth of the defense is just a risk that feels avoidable in week 2, quarter 1, against an opponent that you're moving the ball on. It just, like you said, though, it might have been setting something up later, but boy, bad circumstances.
I hear you. And honestly, I just think that was something that's really hard to defend, and we felt like there was an advantage there. And he's a big, strong guy, and he can do a good job running between the tackles. It's not necessarily that much safer running outside than it is on the inside. These are all NFL defenses, and quarterbacks run all over this league. So I really got to come to Kyle's defense here on this. I don't think that he really was putting Trey in a bad position. I think he was putting Trey in a good position to execute plays that he's good at and to get us to move the ball down the field and, like I said earlier, set up plays for later.